Coming into the old space, we were tight. Our students had to make do and where they were in a fast growth district. It could be anything from the lights weren't as bright to you're in a regular classroom having to figure out how to displace classes to be able to go get done what you need to do.
So our old classroom, it had more of a classroom feel to it. Walls all around, not very open. In my old space, I was locked into a particular seating arrangement. The room was much darker. There were no windows in my old classroom. Most of our science labs don't have any windows in them.
We were limited to one bed, and we were just kind of getting some stuff. It wasn't nearly as, I guess, high-tech as some of these other classes that we have.
Before we had the expansion and before we had the opportunities, a lot of these programs were in facilities that were not really designed for those programs. People may not understand what's going on in there, but if you have CTE happening in a space like this, where it's all kind of on display all the time, it's a lot easier to get people to understand what it is that you're doing.
When we were able to build this building and think about what our dream would be in the classroom for our kids, the Claycomb team took so much intentional time with our teachers. We had time for them to just dream about their spaces. And so just to hear their feedback and the time that and the intentional questioning that happened to where we could develop something this nice is unbelievable.
When I first walked in, I walked into that door. I did not feel like I was in high school. It didn't make me feel like I was in some kind of college.
I mean, it just feels so open. The building is, it feels magnificent when you walk in.
It didn't feel like the same school. Like, it felt like a whole new, like, plate was clean, we just started over.
When you first walk in here, especially as a student, it's very exciting just to kind of see all the cool, innovative, just the way it looks. I mean, you feel like you're part of just something very innovative and exciting and cool.
Going from like the old hallway walking into this for the first time was like, I didn't feel like I was in the same place at all.
My classroom has a lot of open spaces so the kids can move around. We have a lot of opportunities to change the room. And so having this open space really does make a difference.
It's hard not to excel with all the resources that we have. I feel like all CTE clubs that are in the CCA, I feel like once we have a future and really hit the ground running, it's just exponentially gonna grow.